Hey guys, I wanted to make a video specifically for the parents. If your child probably came home this week with a paper, looks kind of like this. It's a 21-day challenge. What this is, it's for their purple stripe. As you know, when they go through their belts, going to different levels, there's certain things that they have to do. There's certain requirements they have, and then for those different requirements, they earn stripes on their belts. We do have it on their attendance cards, how many each belt needs to move up, and how many class requirements and things like that. So how many skills they need, or how many area skills they need, and then also how many classes they need to be able to move up. So if you're ever wondering, you can kind of check on here and see about where they are. It's different for different ranks. Obviously, the higher you go, the more requirements there are. But I want to speak specifically to the purple stripe paper or purple stripe on the belt that we're giving out. As you know, normally we have something that involves outside of the studio. One of our core things that we want to accomplish is to help kids and help families, make them stronger, both physically, emotionally, mentally, but also build better families, better kids, better future, and stronger communities. So one of the stripes, purple stripe specifically, represents that mission. So kind of our legacy mission. And you usually receive a paper like this for parents and for kids, or sometimes for teachers, that the kids fill out. So I wanted to kind of explain this one to you real quick so you kind of have an idea. Although we do have it on the side, it does have kind of an explanation for parents what this is. But it's very, very simple. We have different areas here that they are, for 21 days, they're going to do every single day. 21 days, as you know, is 3 weeks, which we're about 3 weeks away from our purple stripe. You can put this up somewhere on a door or refrigerator, somewhere you can see it every day. And if you will just check it every day, did they wake up and get ready for school on time? Obviously, they don't go to school every day, so they kind of have some free sections here on the end that they're going to get for doing nothing really, unless you choose for them to get up on those days and have things for them to do on the weekends. But did they get up on time? Did they get ready? If they do, just check it off, right? Did they have a healthy snack? Now, listen, as much as anybody else, I love candy, I love cookies, cake, all those things. But as you know, we can't have those all the time. And it's very important for kids to develop healthy habits. So having a healthy snack for 21 days in a row, doesn't matter what it is. Could be crackers instead of cookies. It could be a banana instead of a candy bar. There's a million healthy things that kids love, but we just have to kind of get them in the habit of making good choices. Physical activity for 5 days. For 5 minutes every day. So obviously, this is really designed to get them off of the screens that they're on, their phones or tablets. Now, I'm on screens. I'm obviously on a tablet, or I'm on a screen right now. So there's nothing inherently wrong with screens. It's just how we use them, right? So we want to kind of at least take part of the day to get them off of that and do something for 5 minutes. I don't care if it's go outside. I don't care if it's a physical activity, practice their Taekwondo moves for 5 days. Maybe they're just going to go for a walk. It's a great chance you can go for a walk with them. The weather's beautiful. Anything like that for 5 minutes, something to kind of break their pattern. Do they put their clothes back in the proper space, or do they just, when they're done with them at the end of the day, do they throw them on the floor? Listen, they pick them up, they put them in the proper place. They don't leave them where they go. So we ask the kids when they get home, what do you do with your uniform? Some kids say that their parents want them to hang them up. Some say they want to put in their dirty clothes. Wherever that is for you, just let them know that's where it needs to go, and they're going to do it for 21 days in a row. Is their room clean and organized? I usually tell kids this is the easiest one, because once it's clean and organized, all you have to do is make sure you put everything back where you got it. Once you put everything back where you got it, it stays that way. It doesn't change. And also practicing their reading, or it could be studying, for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Now, a lot of the kids already tell me, hey, I'm already reading 10 minutes every day or 20 minutes every day. Great, this will be an easy one for you. Some kids, especially the younger ones, say, I don't know how to read. Perfect. This is your chance to practice ABCs. This is your chance to practice the fundamentals. Now, Listen, guys, this is very simple, but the object of this is not necessarily getting them to do the 5 minutes of exercise or eating a healthy snack or getting up and ready on time. It's to address the underlying issues of what it takes to be successful in life, at school, with the family, working together, all those things. That is the main thing that we're trying to do. We learn in class that you are what you do. So for instance, if I treat other people respectfully, people will say that you are respectful. If you do disciplined things, people will say that you are disciplined. So we are what we do. And the converse is true as well. If we are disrespectful to people, people will say that we are disrespectful. So whatever it is we do, that is what we become. I think Socrates said that, or Aristotle, one of those famous people said it. We are what we do. So, and what it boils down to, what is it that we do? It boils down to this. We are our habits. That's what he meant when he said that. The more you develop good habits, again, 21 days, we're going to develop healthy habits. The more you do those type of things, the more it becomes a habit, so you don't have to think about it anymore. There was a study, I think in the 1950s, actually, I don't know, it was kind of a loose study. Dr. Maltz, I think was his name. I can't remember. But anyway, he did a thing where he showed that if you do something for 21 days in a row, you will develop it into a habit. Now, there were some studies in the 90s and the early 2000s that show that that is not necessarily universally true. Sometimes it can be done in 18 days. Sometimes it takes as long as 260 days. It takes almost a whole year of doing something every day to develop a habit. So it's different from other people. But generally speaking, 21 days is the base value for developing a strong habit. And then what you do with it from there will determine what it is that you do and who you become. So that's all this is. It's designed to help them develop positive habits. Interestingly enough, one of the core things in our class is practice. The more you practice, the better you get. So Taekwondo is based on that. Particularly our system of Taekwondo is based on that. Is that if you practice a kick enough, you're going to get good at it. If I practice a punch enough, you're going to get good at it. If you practice watching, listening, and following directions, you're going to get good at learning. If you practice focusing, you're going to get good at focusing. So if you've ever been a part of our class or you've ever seen the class, you notice that they're not only practicing over and over the punches and the kicks and everything, but they're also practicing how they interact with each other, how they interact with themselves, and how they're interacting in their minds and their actions and all those things. For instance, their character, answering yes sir, no sir, following directions, being disciplined, putting things back. That is the things that Master Whitlow used to say, my teacher used to say, those are the things between A and B, the path you take to get there. So those things in between are sometimes the most important things. Anyway, that's what this is. It's 21 days. It's just one more step along that path from A to B and helping them get in that line. So we have a little reward on this one too. If they get all 21 days, they're going to get a t-shirt. Actually, it's an awesome t-shirt. We're going to give out one of our school shirts. Or you can use that. It's a $25 certificate. You can use it towards your gear. You can use it towards your, a new backpack, whatever it is that you want to use it for, a new uniform. But they're going to get a reward for turning it in on all 21 days. So anyway, if you will do me a favor and do your child a favor, help them stay on track with it. If you find that they're closed on the floor, say, hey, we got to mark this day off. You got to make sure you put it away. They put it away. Hey, we got to make sure for these 21 days we're having a healthy snack, whether it's whatever it is. Just kind of help them with that. It's going to go a long ways. It's another tool towards helping you, but it's also going to go a long ways towards helping them develop and become the type of person that you would like to see them become. So, excellent. I look forward to seeing you in class. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, just ask. Thank you.